What's up guys, Steve here with your second stimulus check and stimulus package update. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing that second stimulus check and how this week is a very big week because we're going to be having the Georgia Senate runoff elections, and the results could determine how quickly we could see an amendment to the $600 checks turning into $2,000 checks, and how quickly we could see a third and potentially more rounds of stimulus checks. That's right, and that's going to be happening this week. So I'm going to get you caught up on all the details, and also the second stimulus check, the one that got passed into law for $600. Tens of millions of Americans around the nation have already received that. However, there are still tens of millions of Americans that have not. So in this video, I'm going to be letting you know exactly where to go to find out the status of your second stimulus check if you have not already received it. And beware, there's a lot of scammers out there. So in this video, I'm going to let you know exactly where to go. So I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. We're going to go ahead and dive right in as of today, January the 4th. However, before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. It helps out the channel. Like button, dropping comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Why not? Everybody's doing it. And be sure to turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can be notified and caught up on the latest right now. And also, if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. I do my best to respond to as many questions down below in the comments as I can, but I don't get to them all, so Instagram is another great way to reach me as well. But now let's go ahead and dive into the latest regarding the amendment for $2,000 stimulus checks and where you can find the status of your $600 second stimulus check. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive right in. And first up, we're going to be starting with how you can find out the status of that $600 second stimulus check. So, link in the description below to the article if you'd like to check it out for yourself. It just came out an hour ago, and it says, here's how to check out the status of your stimulus payment. The IRS has set up a Get My Payment portal for you to track the status of your stimulus payment. Now, as you recall, they set this up back in March when they released the first stimulus checks, and this was to allow you to be able to update your information regarding your bank account, your address, be able to add non-filers, but then since then it's been locked, so you haven't been able to access it. But now they reopened it so that way you could find out the status of your second stimulus checks. And the article says that the IRS has just launched an online portal to allow you to track the status of your second stimulus payment, known as an EIP, or an economic impact payment. That's the official second stimulus check name. And it says many Americans started receiving their stimulus payments just days before the new year, but some are still waiting. If you are one of those people still waiting, you can visit the IRS website to see your payment has been sent out or not. And that's going to be irs.gov. That's where you want to go. Please do not respond to texts, emails, phone calls that you get from the IRS. This is where you'll want to go to contact them, irs.gov. And it says, you will need to enter your social security number, your date of birth, and street address to find out the status. Remember, there are millions of people trying to access this page, so be patient as it may take a few minutes for you to be directed to the right place. Now, keep in mind the fact, too, that it might actually be longer than a few minutes because right now everybody's jumping on there and we're hearing that the waits could be significantly long. What the portal will tell you, it says the IRS Get My Payment portal will let you know that your stimulus payment has been sent, that your first stimulus payment has been sent. Some people receive their first payment in partial payments. If you receive partial payments, the application will show you only the most recent. Your payment type, whether it's going to be direct deposit or sent out by mail. And it says the IRS said that the data is updated once per day overnight, so there's no need to check it more than once per day. And it says the IRS phone assisters do not have any additional information beyond the available online information. So pretty much they're saying don't call them. So there's no need to call their office. So you're going to want to go to irs.gov. You're going to want to go to the Get My Payment button, and they're going to have a portal there. You enter your information. That's where you're going to find out about your stimulus check. Once again, I've had people tell me they're getting calls or emails or texts. Do not respond to those. Don't give any information. Block those. This is where you want to go. So that's where you're going to go to find out the status of your second stimulus check. Now let's discuss the possibility of a $2,000 stimulus check amendment, a third stimulus check, and maybe even more. As we've heard President-elect Joe Biden say that if he has anything to do with it, he's going to make $600 stimulus checks a down payment. And we've heard him, Nancy Pelosi, and the Democrats say that if they control all of Congress after this week's Georgia Senate runoff elections, they're going to be passing the largest stimulus package in U.S. history. Now, let's take a look at an article that goes into further detail. Link in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. And it says, third stimulus checks. Are $2,000 checks still possible in 2021? While a second $600 stimulus check is being distributed to Americans, people are already asking about a potential third direct payment from the government in 2021. President Donald Trump pushed for $2,000 payments as 2020 came to a close. The prospect was blocked by Republicans in the Senate, and another payment is highly unlikely during Trump's term. That has many people wondering if President-elect Joe Biden will push for additional direct stimulus relief when he takes office. Based on what he said over the last few weeks, it looks likely there will be an additional discussion about a third stimulus check. The amount? That's definitely up for debate. It says Biden referred to this most recent $600 check as a down payment and is hopeful more relief is on the way. When asked by reporters if he pushed for additional direct payments and what the amount might be, he wasn't ready to commit. Look, that's a negotiating issue, Biden said during a news conference before Christmas. But it will, yes, it will. Whether Biden can push through another payment may depend on what happens in Georgia on Tuesday. The two races will determine control of the Senate. With Democrats set to hold the presidency and a slim majority in the House, Republicans in the Senate can potentially block Biden's plans for additional aid. It says the idea of a $2,000 check wasn't on the table until the 11th hour demand on Trump that an end-of-the-year spending bill, which congressional leaders spent months negotiating, give most Americans $2,000 pandemic relief checks, far more than $600 members of his own party had agreed to. The bipartisan compromise had been considered a done deal and had won sweeping approval in the House and the Senate after the White House assured GOP leaders that Trump supported it. Trump eventually put aside his threats and signed the deal. Trump's $2,000 proposal received bipartisan support in the form of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senator Bernie Sanders. So this is all going to be happening this week. So this week is a very big week. We're going to be finding out what happens. The new Congress is rolling in and potentially we could have new bills for amendments for $2,000 stimulus checks. And if the Democrats control all of Congress, it looks like a lot more stimulus is going to be on the way. So know that I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel and let you know what unfolds. And once again, if you guys have made it this far and you like and appreciate these updates and you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community and you would like to stay up to date on everything rolling out, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. And also, if you'd like a chance to be a part of something positive and encouraging, a group of us get together on Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook at teachjesus.app and do Bible studies. Just a simple invitation if you might be interested. And also, if you'd like a chance to get 4 free stocks, link in the description below. When you download the WEBULL app using the link in my account, you can get 4 free stocks. And also, if you'd like some fashionable, modest women's clothing, be sure to check out my wife's website at www.nayaellaboutique.com. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date on any new information that's going to be rolling out here very soon. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.